I've performed 12-hour surgeries without a bathroom break. Here is what surgeons don't tell you about our limits. How long until completion? I asked my resident, glancing at the wall clock showing 3:47 a.m. We're 7 hours into what was supposed to be a 5-hour procedure. 2 hours, maybe 3, he replies, not looking up from the exposed abdominal cavity where we're frantically trying to control unexpected bleeding. This is the part of surgery they don't show on medical dramas, not the dramatic life-saving moments, but the silent battle against your own body's needs, while someone else's life literally rests in your hands. I am a trauma surgeon specializing in complex abdominal cases. The longest surgery I've ever performed was 16 hours and 22 minutes, a multi-organ trauma case after a highway pileup. By hour 14, my legs were shaking. By hour 16, I couldn't feel my feet, but I never stepped away from the table. When people ask how surgeons endure these marathon procedures, they expect tales of superhuman focus or special breathing techniques. The reality is far less glamorous. First, we train our bladders like Olympic athletes. During my residency, I deliberately dehydrated myself before long cases, a dangerous practice I now discourage in my students. Today, I simply stop drinking fluids 3 hours before scheduled surgeries. For emergency cases, while we just suffer, the physical pain is real. Standing in one position causes blood to pool in your legs, your lower back screams, your neck stiffens from looking down for hours. The surgical loops, magnifying glasses, leave deep indentations on your nose bridge that last for days. But the psychological challenge is harder. Imagine the mental stamina required to maintain life or death focus when your body is sending desperate signals to stop. When your hands start to tremble slightly from fatigue, you must convince yourself it's not happening. We develop strange coping mechanisms. I count my breaths during particularly tedious suturing. My colleague recites state capitals. Another mentally composes letters to her children. Anything to create a parallel mental track that distracts from physical discomfort while maintaining surgical precision. The operating room culture doesn't help. Asking for a break still carries stigma. I once witnessed a senior surgeon mock a resident who asked to step away during hour 8 of a procedure. When I was your age, I could go 24 hours without pissing, he boasted. The resident stayed visibly uncomfortable for 3 more hours. I've since made it my mission to change this culture in my OR. We now use the tap-out system. Any team member can request a 2-minute relief break while another scrub surgeon temporarily takes over. It hasn't increased complication rates but has dramatically improved team endurance and focus. The human cost of our endurance isn't discussed enough. I've known brilliant surgeons who developed kidney stones from chronic dehydration, others with varicose veins at 35, some with chronic back pain requiring their own surgeries. So when patients ask me, will you get tired during my 8-hour surgery? I am honest. Yes, I will be exhausted, but I've trained my entire career to perform precisely while exhausted, because sometimes the most important surgical skill isn't what they taught us in medical school. It's simply the ability to keep standing when your body is begging you to stop.